What's up, everybody? Welcome back to In the Scope, and today we are going to take a look at Rainbow Six Extraction. Now, this game comes out on January 20th on all the major consoles and PC, so we're going to take a look at it. I think a lot of people are Rainbow Six Siege fan, and everyone's been wanting like a sequel to Rainbow Six Siege. It's been out forever, even when they did like Operation Health just to kind of optimize the game instead of like coming out with a sequel like everyone thought they would. But everyone's kind of been wanting a sequel for it, but the game is thriving. Like the MLG scene on it is exceptional. It's a really fun game. It's awesome. I love playing Rainbow Six Siege. So, we all thought we would get a sequel, but then they announced Rainbow Six Extraction, which actually started out as being Rainbow Six Quarantine, but obviously this probably isn't the best time to have a quarantine in a title with COVID and everything going on. So they switched it to Rainbow Six Extraction, which is probably hindsight a better move. That'll probably sell a little bit better. So we got Rainbow Six Extraction. Like I said, it comes out on the 20th, and it's like a spinoff, I guess, more than a sequel from Siege, but it looks like a lot of fun. It's a 3-player in a squad PvE type game. So it's basically like zombies, like Left 4 Dead or something like that meets Rainbow Six, and I'm pretty excited about it. And I think one of the most exciting things is that you have all those like Left 4 Dead games and things like that, where it's just like, you're just trying to be quiet so you don't alert all the zombies, but there's not a lot of stealth and tacticalness to it, I would say. And that's what I love about Rainbow Six is the tactical element, the barricades, the traps, the positioning, knowing which walls to put up a barricade, which hatch to put a barricade on. That's Rainbow Six. It's all about the preparation as much as it is about the actual mission. And I would love to see that brought to the zombie genre. So we're gonna and I know it's not technically zombies, it's more like aliens, but it's like alien zombie type situation, kind of like the Flood or something like that. So it's similar, but I guess technically it is aliens, but it's still that same horror like vibe that you get from when you play against zombies or you play against aliens or something like that. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So the whole thing with Rainbow Six Extraction is you have different operators. There's like 18 of the operators, and a lot, most of them are the favorites that from like Rainbow Six Siege. So getting to take those operators and plugging them into a whole new kind of realm, a whole new arena is going to be a lot of fun. You get to level them up, their gear, their weapons, their perks, their abilities. So it's going to be definitely a progression system where you're going to be getting XP from progressing through. First off, though, the game looks amazing, and that starts with the environment. And there's 12 different maps, and of the 12 different maps, each map has like 3 different areas, like submaps, or subzones to each map. So you get loaded into a map, and then you get 3 subzones for that map, and you get random objectives in each of the subzones. And what's really great and what I really like about it is you get to choose when you extract. You can extract up to the first one, the second one, or you can go for like the huge payout, the most XP, and you can go all the way for the 3rd subzone, try and complete it all to get the most experience, to level up the quickest. But of course, they're going to get progressively more difficult as you go through the subzones. So the first one's easy, stick it out for the second one. And if you got the balls, go for the 3rd one if you think you can do it. I know that depending on who my other 2 are will depend on whether I go further or not, because, got to make sure that the team works there. But if I have my boys, the right team with me, we're definitely going to go through all 3 subzones every time. We want the big payoff, go big or go home. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But the maps look really amazing. The guns look amazing. The gunplay, it looks just like Rainbow Six. You can even lean with the gunplay, so it's pretty much just like Rainbow Six as far as how it looks and how it looks like it's going to feel to play. Of course, we won't know that until the 20th when we get our hands on it, but I mean, it's made by Ubisoft, made by the same company. It's got to feel the same, I would hope, because I think Rainbow Six feels pretty good. So that's definitely going to be a highlight. So besides that, it's nice that the missions you actually do in the subzones are random. So there's actually a lot of elements of replayability to this because of how random so much of this is. So starting with the mission types, the missions are going to play differently because they're going to be set up. Well, the mission type itself is going to be random, and then it's going to be set up randomly throughout the map, meaning that like the alien spawn locations and where, what type of alien in enemy is not going to be in the same place twice. It's all random. So it's going to definitely play different, which I love the replayability. And that's the problem you get with a lot of PvE games is, how replayable is it? Are you going to want to go back through and back through and back through? And this is something that has to be replayable because we have to level up. And there's 18 operators to start with. And I mean, who knows if they're going to put in more. But if they do, you're starting with 18 operators, you got to level them up. The game could get stale if, you got to have a reason to go back in there, and they got to keep that fun factor with changing things up. So that's the first thing is the missions are random, which is a lot of fun. Enemy spawn locations are random, which is going to be great. And then the sprawl, which is that black gooey shit all over the place, and that actually slows you down and increases the speed of the alien, so it's gonna fuck with you a lot. And so that's actually random too, as far as where that is. So you start to learn a map, and then you're like, oh shit, this entire room's covered in this sprawl. It wasn't here last time we played, but we're gonna have to adjust for that. And that's where the tactical side comes in too, because a lot of the missions you're gonna have to like traverse the map, go from point A to point B, or extract something or lure something to an extraction point. So it's all about planning your route, because from the looks of this, if you get cornered because you thought you knew the map, or you didn't destroy the right wall, or whatever, then you're gonna get fucked by these aliens if you get cornered. So you don't want to get cornered, which leads us to the destructible environment. If you've played Rainbow Six Siege, there's tons of different walls and flooring and ceilings and all kinds of shit you can destroy to create pathways or just kill spots. So, and that's definitely back. And with, of course, destroying walls and creating yourself doorways and windows and shit like that, we have barricading, which I think is going to be more useful on different mission types. So depending on the mission, you're going to want to barricade, especially if it's like a swarm mission where you have to set up and let them all come to you. Then it's going to, and defend something. Then you're definitely going to want to barricade. And then that's another aspect of the tactical side is, what do you barricade? Because if it's anything like Siege, you don't have unlimited barricade. So you're going to have to decide, where do we want to barricade? What paths do we want to cut off? Where do we want to place our gadgets and traps? Let's hunker down, let's prepare, and let's lock and load and put some of these aliens in the scope so we can get the W here. So I like that's an aspect, bringing back the barricades, bringing back the tactical, bringing back the destructive environment, because like I said, that's Rainbow Six at its core, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. I can't wait to do it. And then after you do the 3 subzones and you get the best rewards, you get the most experience, you're leveling up your operators. If you decide that maybe you're that kind of a badass that you need a little bit fucking more, then you know what? You can get that, because there's going to be difficulty adjustment. So just when you think that 3rd subzone was too easy, pump that difficulty up, and with a higher difficulty comes more enemies and harder enemies, and they're going to do more damage. And then on top of all that, you get more experience. So is it worth it? And that seems to be the theme for this game is going to be, is how hard and how fast and how much do you want to push it, and is it worth it? And I can't wait to find out. I can't wait. So I decided that this is definitely going to be the next game I play. I cannot wait till it comes out on the 20th. So leading up to that, though, I'm going to take a look at the mission types more specifically. I'm going to take a look at the operators and break them down and see how they compare, to their Rainbow Six Siege counterparts, and see if they kind of captured the essence of that PvP character and brought it into this PvE world, because that's going to be pretty awesome. And apparently there's like over 24 different devices that you can use. So I'm definitely going to take a look at those and put those in the scope. So we got a lot more work to do on this Rainbow Six Extraction, but I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. And as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down below. Are you guys excited for this? Or, did you want a true Rainbow Six Siege sequel? Are you okay with this PvE alien fight here? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a lot different. But as long as they keep the right parts of Rainbow Six Siege and make it better, expand on it, then I think we'll have a lot of fun here. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by the scope, and we'll see you next time.